Welcome to the Black Gay History Channel. Please share this video and subscribe to this channel for more captivating content. Though I wasn't too familiar with Tyler the Creator's music prior to researching this topic, I've been very aware of his great impact on rap music and pop culture, as well as his queer storyline that is seemingly intertwined into his art, music, and visuals. I've known about Tyler the Creator since the rise of his extremely popular rap band Odd Future, which made their stamp on rap music in the early 2010s. Ironically enough, many of their members have come out as part of the LGBTQ community since they came onto the scene. R&B crooner and heartthrob Syd is a queer Jamaican American star who recently married her long-term girlfriend. And Frank Ocean famously spoke about falling in love with a man on his Channel Orange album liner, while simultaneously singing to men in his music. While it seems none of these artists necessarily want to be seen as heroes for the LGBT community, I still think they are, especially for many young LGBTQ people who are there for the vibes, good music, and don't need all of their stars to be advocates, and I get that. Tyler the Creator, or Tyler Okonma, is a California native, and until recently I didn't realize that though his mother is African American, his father is an Igbo Nigerian. After living in LA, I realized that the Nigerian community there is present and slowly growing, so his background makes sense. The Creator grew up in the LA suburbs of Hawthorne, which also, to me at least, explains so much of his grungy and aggressive artistic aesthetic. I personally have been very impressed with Tyler's live performances I caught on TV, especially his performances on BET and the Billboard Awards, where his intensity in his performances definitely brought the lyrics and his artistic vision to life. It's always refreshing when rappers can make a memorable moment on the stage and bring us into their own world. Okonma has both critical acclaim in hip-hop, pop music, and several hits on the charts as well, and as of yet, there are still very few rappers in the mainstream openly aligning with a specific queer identity and still making chart-topping songs and albums. Tyler has been in the top 20 and top 40 several times in the 2010s and 2020s, with tracks like Okra, See You Again, Earthquake, and What's Your Name, but it would be his album's full bodies of work that would receive remarkable success. His 2017 album Flower Boy would hit number 2 on the Billboard 200 albums chart, and he would follow up with 2 number 1 albums, Igor in 2019 and Call Me If You Get Lost in 2021, both of which earned him Rap Album of the Year at the Grammys, putting him squarely into hip-hop history as one of the greats to come from his latest generation of hip-hop. What's been incredible about all this success is that any fan and those paying even the slightest attention realize that he has laced many of his songs and videos with confessions of relationships with men. In a 2015 interview with Rolling Stone, the Creator blatantly says, "My friends are so used to me being gay, they don't even care." In another interview with Outsider, he confessed to having a boyfriend in his teen years, and on his Flower Boy album, he has a line saying he's been kissing white boys since 2004. The rapper is also fairly active on social media, and in 2015 tweeted, "I tried to come out the damn closet like 4 days ago and no one cared, ha ha ha." I think it should be pretty clear where the rapper stands. While saying these things intermittently in his music and interviews, he's also confessed to being very private, which is why he may not answer specific questions or identify to the public as a certain sexuality or identity. Many openly LGBTQ people have taken Tyler to task in the past for using the F slur in his music, which he has apologized for, while also making excuses about how those words don't offend him personally. For me, when it comes to this argument, I always find it ironic that it usually comes from closeted men who have no issue with the word, yet don't want to talk about their queer sexualities openly. It's one thing if your buddies who you know call you that jeeringly, versus you getting your head bashed in by a group of strangers. It just lands differently in different contexts. The star rapper's same-sex desires came up again just this year when he released his new music, a track named Sorry Not Sorry, where he seemingly apologizes to past lovers, male and female, for hiding his sexuality. He raps, "Sorry to the guys I had to hide, sorry to the girls I had to lie to, who ain't need to know if I was by the lake switching tides too." So fairly enough, it seems like acknowledging his relationships with men will continue to be a theme in his music, which will of course keep his young LGBTQ rap fans intrigued, as well as the straight and curious fans who want to know the tea but pretend they don't. And to top it all off, Many gay fans can't help but notice Tyler has been acting a lot more sassy on social media, lovingly staring at other sexy male entertainers on the red carpets, or his recent hood girl posing pictures he took with Sexy Red. I'm learning that maybe there are some levels to these conversations. If Tyler doesn't feel safe enough to explicitly talk about his sexuality in interviews, then maybe that's okay. I think some of us in the community would then feel better about him making light of the use of the F word if he's not aligned with our community, even though, to some, it may seem like he already is. I definitely would say it's clear that Tyler the Creator is Team Rainbow, and how we own that in the public we know historically is not all going to be the same for everyone. I look forward to seeing what the young creative has in store for his fans in the future projects.